Lucky Sevens holds the record for busiest wedding day ever.
Right now on Denver 7 at 8 a.m. on Local 3, it's a frigid start to Thursday across Colorado. This is a view from our mile-high camera where you can't really feel what it's like out there. You can see the snow has stopped, the sun is coming out, but it's not going to warm up that much today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Brady.
And I'm Brian Sanders. Good morning to you. We are following some breaking news out of the Middle East this morning, and we hope to get to President Biden's remarks on a U.S. Special Forces raid here shortly. We do want to start first with meteorologist Lisa Hidalgo for a look at these bitter cold temperatures despite the sun, which is nice to see, but it's really cold.
It is. It'll make it feel a little better this afternoon, but you're right. Stepping out the door to, well, temps that are going to be right around 0 by about 9 o'clock this morning. We're around 5 to 10 below right now. It's the coldest morning of the season so far. We will see plenty of sunshine, though, and then some upper teens by noon, and then a few degrees above that, hitting highs right around 22 this afternoon. Beautiful shot from the top of our building. Lots of snow out there, a good 4 to 8 inches falling in downtown, and some neighborhoods picked up around 10 to 12 yesterday. So it's going to take some time to melt, but things will get warmer as we head into the weekend. Today we're about 20 to 25 degrees below normal. We'll be in the 20s this afternoon, but tomorrow it's a little warmer. 30s expected on Friday, with more melting this coming weekend. When you look at our highs, though, statewide, most every city is going to be either in the teens or 20s here across the state. So get ready for a cold afternoon, but the sunshine does, well, look and feel nice, but it makes for a really bright drive.
It does, and it can beam off that snow, and it just makes it blinding in some areas, and the sun will actually help out some of the roadways. This is up on I-76 at the Commerce City split. You can see some of the sun there. No sun here on 270 across Commerce City because of the fog that's coming from the refinery as well as the power plant over there. It's actually dropping a little bit of snow across 270 right now. Look at all the sunshine that we have on some of the other routes, including down to the downtown area here, or down to the Denver Tech Center, rather. Take a look at the overall map, and you still see a lot of problem spots up here to the north side where we have all that fog in here. We've had several crashes on 270. We've had several problems on I-76. Those have all been cleared up. Latest crashes are here on I-70 on the westbound side right near Federal, and then one on the eastbound side of I-76 near Federal. So that's why you're looking at 27 minutes there, 21 minutes here. So I-76 and I-70 on the opposite directions will help you out. Across downtown, still busy. I-70 to the east side also, as well as 225, still busy and slower than average on a lot of these freeways for you here this morning, as we're still dealing with plenty of ice and snow out there, even though most of the freeways look basically just wet. Veronica Acosta has been driving all over town here this morning. Right now, she's up by North Boulder Park here in Boulder, taking a look at some of those conditions. So what's it like there up there, Veronica, where we've had a little bit more snow from this storm?
And you can tell that there was a little bit more snow from that storm here in Boulder. We're not too far from 5th Street in Evergreen. Take a look at this neighborhood street. You can see very much so still packed with snow, more so than any other neighborhood we've seen all morning long. We kicked off in downtown Denver, made our way over to Englewood, Littleton. We ended up in Golden and Morrison not too long ago, and take a look at these streets. We have seen some of these smaller cars that you see on the sides here just buried in some of that snow, so it's obvious they haven't really gone anywhere in the past 24 hours or so. You can see the flat irons up ahead here in Boulder, but take a look, even a bit of a tough time making that stop there on our big vehicles. So if you are anywhere in Boulder, that's something to watch out for. Not too much ice here, again, just really the snowpack. It's crunchy under the car. You can probably hear it. At some point a plow came through here, but it hasn't been through in a while. We haven't seen any of those plows in Boulder so far this morning. So again, something to watch out for. Cold morning. We've seen a couple people dusting off their cars as they get ready to make those morning commutes, and we've also seen them very layered up. So just a bit of advice there. We're in Boulder this morning. I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Well, glad you're staying warm, Veronica. DIA is experiencing a lot of flight cancellations today because of the weather around the country. According to FlightAware, there are more than 213 cancellations right now and 26 delays. We're tracking some breaking news overnight now. The attack that killed the leader of ISIS. President Biden is set to speak on this at any moment. 13 people in total were killed, including 6 children. A top official said the leader of ISIS blew himself up, killing several of his own family members in the process. The area where this happened in Syria is home to several top al-Qaeda operatives as well, and other militant groups. President Biden again at the White House, expected to speak on these developments momentarily. We will bring that to you on Denver 7 and right here on Local 3.
Meanwhile, back here at home, more breaking news this morning. There is a SWAT situation currently underway at a hotel in Aurora. Police say they received a call overnight that there was a man with a gun at the Extended Stay America Hotel off East Harvard, which is near I-225 and Iliff. They have not been able to make contact with the person in the room. Nearby rooms were evacuated, though, to be safe. Also this morning, we're working to learn more after officials in Rio Blanco County say a missing woman was found safe. They've also arrested her accused kidnapper, Joseph Beecher, who was considered armed and dangerous. Police sent an alert saying that they were last seen in Golden Wednesday afternoon. Today is another day off for kids in the Douglas County School District, not for the snow, but hundreds of teachers are skipping school today in protest.
Colette Bordelon joins us live outside Douglas County High School in Castle Rock. The teacher protest, Colette, is because some school board members are allegedly trying to force out the superintendent.
Yeah, the superintendent is Corey Wise. He's been with the district for over 2 decades, only in that position for less than a year. 3 school board members are saying that other members are trying to force him to resign. We've been told by a parent that the teachers love Wise in this district because he was once one of them. Our partners at the Denver Post say the president of the Douglas County Federation estimated 900 people requested substitutes for today. While we don't have an exact number of how many teachers plan on protesting, all preschool, elementary, middle, and high school classes are canceled across the district. Things like sports will still happen unless parents have been told otherwise. The school board president says he does not plan on removing the superintendent or forcing his resignation behind closed doors. But the allegations come as the school board is planning to change the district's mask and equity policy.
I wondered if they were aware of just how devastating the timing of this would be for our system, a system that's already under duress and struggling to maintain stability just because of the hardship we've had for the past couple of years.
As part of that planned protest, there's a rally today at 1 outside of the district's administration building here in Castle Rock. As of Wednesday afternoon, Superintendent Wise had not resigned. In Castle Rock, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Thank you, Colette. Obviously, you can see Colette's breath. Very cold out there as we start this morning. And across Colorado, CDOT has been working hard to keep the roads clear as winter weather has moved in over the last few days. Tamara Rollison, communications manager with the Colorado Department of Transportation, joining us now with an update on how things are going out there. Good morning, Tamara. Yeah. First off, you know, we've seen the plows out. How have they been doing? Have you had enough of them out there?
We have, and we have cleared the roads that we're responsible for. Those are the interstates, the U.S. routes, and the highway routes. I saw some previous video that you had there of some side streets. CDOT is not responsible for plowing side streets. That is the responsibility of the localities. But as far as the roads, the major roads and routes that we're responsible for, we have cleared them. But we do advise motorists to take it extra slow this morning because there are some icy spots because of the cold temperatures. So any wet areas or slushy areas out there, they will be icy today.
Yeah, what is the difference in the treatment process for the roads when we're talking about these freezing cold and below zero temperatures?
When it gets this cold, it's difficult to fight the ice. We do have de-icing materials, which is a salt mixture, if you will, that does help to break up the ice. With temperatures this cold, you just have to be extra careful because there could be some icy spots, particularly on bridges and overpasses.
And I know you've been telling people, reminding them that they need to give plow drivers space. What exactly does that mean? How can you best accommodate them?
It is a good idea for everyone's safety, for the motorist safety, and also for the safety of our plow drivers to stay behind the plows, to stay about 3 to 4 to even 5 car lengths behind plows so that they can do their job safely. If you pass them, particularly when we're in the brunt of a snowstorm, it's possible that you could get hit with some flying snow and rocks as they're trying to do their jobs. So we urge motorists to stay behind the plow, bow to the plow, so that they can do their job.
bow to the plow. And CDOT is still looking for drivers. Tell us a little bit about that process. Do you need much experience to drive and manage a plow?
We are looking for experienced drivers with CDL licenses, but we also have a program in which we can take people who don't have as much experience, and we will train them. So it's a great opportunity for someone to get into the ground floor with CDOT. It's a wonderful agency to work for. We also have wonderful benefits. So we certainly encourage folks to apply if they're interested. It's a really good opportunity.
All right, Tamara Rawlson with CDOT. Thanks for the great information this morning. Jason Luber, I think we found you a backup job maybe if this thing doesn't work out.
If this doesn't work out for me, last 16 years here on TV and 10 on radio, and I'm still breaking it in. This is the drive here on I-70. This is the westbound side between Pecos and Federal. You can see the right lanes are blocked up. Again, we do see some of that ice and snow. You can still see it on the sides here where it's still very slick. So some slow traffic coming in from I-25 heading west over to Federal.
20 plus 30 years, and he's been doing it in Skechers this whole time. Right now we're looking at a cold start. I would not wear Skechers to school. Sneakers early on. It's cold. Maybe boots out there. Still pretty icy. For the kids that are heading out to school here within the next hour, we're at right around 0 to about 5 below. Upper teens, low 20s, and sunshine this afternoon. It's beautiful. It's bright, you guys, but it's chilly today. We will warm up, though, for the weekend.
Well, this weekend, mask mandates will be ending in several metro counties. We'll show you the timeline for others and where you still might need to wear one. Also, the Broncos' new head coach is wasting no time building his supporting cast, who Nathaniel Hackett has tapped so far for his coaching staff.